Hello, what's on your movie madman, and I'm back. And today's Friday, so today we're starting a new subject for you. Not doing censored versus uncut anymore. We're doing Director of the Week. So each Friday I'm going to talk to you about a different director. I'll show you the Blu-rays that I have from each director and maybe tell you a little bit about each film depending on what I decide to do. We'll see as the weeks go on how this pans out. But today we're going to be talking about Bong Joon Ho. So here we go then. Bong Joon Ho we're talking about today. Bong Joon Ho is probably, at the moment, Bong Joon Ho is my favourite director. Each one of his films I've seen and been in love with from the first time I saw it. There are a lot of his films that have weird little twists in there as well, but we're gonna go over what he's done. So his first film he ever made was Barking Dogs Never Bite. He did make some short films before this, but this was his first proper feature-length movie. Barking Dogs Never Bite, followed by Memories of Murder. So you got that one as well. I got these both in a special box, so that's quite exciting for you. Barking Dogs Never Bite is probably the closest he's got to making a romantic drama. There's romantic touches in there a little bit. Memories of Murder is obviously a murder mystery. Well, I don't know if that was obvious, it might not have been obvious, but it is, alright? It's a murder mystery. Barking Dogs Never Bite, approach that with caution. It's a good film, I love it to bits, but they are a little bit cruel to dogs, so if you don't like animal violence, there's no animal violence in it, but it's meant to be funny, alright? And it's made in Korea. I should probably have mentioned that. These are all Korean movies as well, so if you don't like subtitles you're probably going to struggle to get on with this director, but I'm sure you'll get over it. Third on the list we have a film called Mother. This is Mother, the Korean film Mother, not to get confused with Darren Aronofsky's Mother, starring Jennifer Lawrence and Javier Bardem. This is about a mum looking for her daughter, or her daughter gets murdered. I don't remember, something like that. I've not seen it for a long time. I probably could have watched it before I did this video, but I didn't, so sorry. But yeah, I remember really enjoying this, and I remember it having a very shocking twist at the end as well, so very good film that. Next up we have The Host, which is a monster movie. Has a giant, kind of like a giant fish that walks on land. I did get the steelbook for that as well. I have talked about this on my channel before. I definitely have, because the only reason I remember that is because it's one of the first videos I ever did back in the day when I didn't really know what I was doing when it came to videos. I mean, not that I really know what I'm doing now, but still. The Host, it's good fun. This will make you laugh, it'll make you face palm. There's a lot of really dodgy looking CGI in this movie, but it's good fun. It's good fun. Definitely worth seeing if you like a monster movie. It's very shockingly awful, some of the CGI, but don't worry about that. Just watch it for what it is, which is a good monster movie. Next up we have Snowpiercer. Now Snowpiercer is one of Bong Joon Ho's English speaking films. I mean, there's Korean in it as well, but there's a lot of English in there too. Starring Chris Evans, as you can see on the front there. Tilda Swinton and Jamie Bell are also in this too. Snowpiercer is also the film that Netflix made a TV show of as well, so if you enjoy the film, do check out the Netflix TV show too. Very good remake. Speaking of Netflix, they then released Okja, or Okja, but I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Okja. Again, this is one of his English speaking films about a giant pig that becomes friends with a little girl, and it gets taken away by a very rude company that want to like make super meat out of it or something, but like Sorry, there's a cat scratching at the door. Can you shut up, please? Thank you. So yeah, Oakjar. Again, really good movie. Got some English in it as well, so it's only about 50-50. I would say this one is about 50% English, 50% Korean. But yeah, definitely worth seeing. Very funny, very silly, and very good. Lastly is the film that got me into Bong Joon Ho in the first place, which is the last film that he released, which is Parasite. I've got the nice steelbook here for Parasite because this one has the colour version in it as well as the black and white version. There's a nice, beautiful, sexy back cover for you as well there. Look, have a look at this. So it's got like this mirrored image on it as well, which is really cool. I really like that. I do really like that. And you can have it upside down as well if you wanted to. It's basically the same all the way around. And you can turn it the other way. It's very clever, that, isn't it? Very smart. Even the spine here, you could have that way or that way. So I love this steelbook. It's one of my favourite steelbooks, I have to say. Well, I don't have to say it, but I decided to say it. So I also got Parasite in 4K, so I've got the 4K steelbook of Parasite as well. So you got the 4K colour version in here, and then there are two Blu-rays in here as well. So the black and white version is only on the Blu-ray, which was probably the only thing that disappointed me when I got this, that the black and white version wasn't in 4K as well. It was just on the Blu-ray. But again, you got a nice cover here, which opens out this way. I love this because this is like the inside look of the original poster. If you guys have seen the original poster, you see it looking into the house, whereas this is from the inside of the house looking out. So that was one of the things I really liked about this as well. It was like the opposite angle. So yeah, it's really nice. This film won a bunch of Oscars as well, so there's something to get excited about too. Another 100% Korean film. Some of my family watched this and didn't really like it because they didn't understand why it was supposed to be funny, but I thought it was quite funny. It's not like a full-on in-your-face laugh out loud comedy, but there are humorous moments in it, quite dark as well, some of it, like this woman getting kicked down the stairs and stuff like that. You laugh because it's funny, but then she hits her head at the bottom of the stairs and you're just like, ah ha ha, oh, it's that sort of comedy. Yeah, alright. But yeah, that's my whole Bong Joon Ho collection. I'd probably say this is my favourite Blu-ray out of all of them. My favourite steelbook out of all of them. It's just, I don't know why I love this steelbook so much. It's not even red. It's orange, isn't it? So look at that. I like something that's not red as well. The back's red, to be fair, so there is that. Of course, there's got to be some sort of red on it, hasn't it? So there's a little insight to Bong Joon Ho for you there. Do you know what? I really like this director. I don't know, because I mentioned he was my favourite director at the beginning, so that might have been obvious anyway. But I love Bong Joon Ho. I love the way that he shoots everything. He writes probably about 80% of the films that he's directed as well. He's written himself. His new film's out next year, I believe, unless this actor strike gets in the way of it. But I'm pretty sure his next film is due to be out next year. It's called Mickey 7. It's based on a book as well. So I have told myself I'm going to read that book before the film comes out. But whether or not I actually get around to that, I guess we'll find out. Starring Robert Pattinson, his new film as well. So that's quite exciting. There are a couple of, pretty sure Mark Ruffalo's in there as well, and there's a couple of other famous faces too. So I do look forward to seeing what he does with that. I'm assuming with all of those actors in it that it would probably be an English speaking film as well. There might be some Korean in it too, but I don't hold that against the film because, you know, I don't mind films with subtitles, so I get over it whether or not people. I do understand that people don't like films with subtitles. The amount of people that say, oh, don't go to the cinema to read, and it's like, well, yeah, we understand that, but that's why you watch the film twice, don't you? I think what I usually do is I watch the film the first time round and pay more attention to the subtitles and what's being said so I can follow the story a bit more, and then I'll watch it again and I'll pay more attention to what's going on rather than the subtitles. I mean, obviously you still read the subtitles as well, but you can pay more attention to the details of things like that. So yeah, Bong Joon Ho for you. Amazing director. You haven't heard of him, they're all his films. He has made a film called Tokyo as well, but I don't own Tokyo. Tokyo is one of those films that's a combination of short films, I believe. There's a film called 4 Rooms that does the same film that Quentin Tarantino put one of the short films in there. There's also a film called Holidays, which Kevin Smith put a short film in. And then Tokyo, there's one where Bong Joon Ho's put a short film in as well. So I've seen 4 Rooms and Holidays, so I would love to get around to watching Tokyo at some point, so maybe I'll do that. Well, that's it for today. I'm just gonna stop talking about Bong Joon Ho now. I'll be back on Monday. I've got an exciting film to show you on Monday as well, so there's something to look forward to for you. If you could like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'm gonna fuck off. Okay? Goodbye.